Coming to you live off of the Sea Turtle's back. It's turtle time in the morning. Welcome to Turtle Time.
Hey everyone, it's me, Donnie, and with me is Dr. Colin.
Hey guys, I just realized that I slammed my coffee this morning and I don't actually have coffee with me. So I hope you have coffee. Grab it, drink it. It's morning. Let's go. Welcome, all the fun stuff. We don't have video today, but I will have it for Friday for sure. New webcam coming soon for me. All right. One thing I wanted to do today is we're going to be working on chapter 2 of this module, the West Kenza Sea, daughter of Ambacca. Is Andrew in here? Don't we need Andrew to take a look at the cover?
He is not with us right now. He might lurk later, and if he does, we'll slap him.
He's a later lurker. Okay. So we're gonna go down to chapter 2. As we get more people in, maybe we'll go back over a recap, but I'm just gonna jump right into it. One thing I was gonna do is I'm gonna come down here. So basically what we've established, just to go over again, Darius and the party, the new crew of the Sienna, is traveling to his father, Carlisle, Carlisle's place in Port Selna, and he is, and they're going to encounter one of the pirate bands. And this encounter is to introduce the pirate band. It's a very much a storyline, plot line driven event. And so how it's going to go down is the crew that they meet owes Darius and his father money for the ship. The ship that they have is a custom-built ship by Carlisle, Galliette, and they need to make their final payment. So Darius directs the crew to intercept them and fires a warning shot across the bow. As soon as they kind of board and meet up and parlay, Darius has a heated discussion with Shark Boy, who's going to be the captain of. We'll give him a real name at some point. It'd probably be the last thing we do. And they talk about partial payment. They're going to give him. Did I write all this stuff out? I wrote like a. Here it is. I wrote like an outline. Give them 2 to 4 based on like if the group intervenes and does some like persuasion checks and tries to help out, maybe they get 4 small cannon decks. So they also propose that this ship has spotted the colossal hermit crab with the dwarven loot ship on the shell, and proposes that they help each other out and raid. Howdy. Crazy Aaron.
13.
So before we get into writing, I kind of wanted to make a monster. We've made a custom monster. Donnie, do you want to show the wyvern? The pelican wyvern?
I can show what we have of it.
Yeah, the sketch of it?
Yeah.
While I get this set up. Yeah.
So, hear me out. What if we make Shark Boy's name like Captain Roughtooth or something?
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Captain like Snaggletooth.
I thought about that. I'm like, isn't that an actual thing though?
Captain Snag. What if they just call him Captain Snag? We're doing good. It's morning. We're homebrewing.
Well, looking for that not hermit crab, that wyvern. I don't remember where it was placed.
You still can't find it?
I forget where it's at.
Monsters, maybe? No, you don't put anything in monsters anymore.
I think.
Probably in general.
I don't know. I looked. Oh well. Just know it's a pelican and a wyvern.
Tide pool. You put it in the tide pool.
Perhaps.
We're gonna find this thing. I mean, I'm not gonna look for too much longer. But oh jeez, maybe you didn't. How is there so much? Oh, yep, found it. Okay, let me switch screens real quick. Change windows.
It wasn't the tide pool. There's just so much chat. I'm doing good, Aaron. Yeah, this is our Pelican Wyvern, drawn by wonderful Iron Tofu.
So this is CR5, and they are a party of level 2, hopefully. I don't know. They might still be level 1 if a DM is particularly stingy.
Yeah.
Because all they fought were 3 giant centipedes and some pirates, but that should be enough. I don't want to do the count. I don't want to do the math. Where's math? Math boy.
Anyway,
Party of 5 level 1s. How much experience would they have? Enough experience if you did it the traditional way? Oh yeah, you can do a Google or a Discord image search, I think. Would they get enough experience to level up? That's the question. Can you do that? Can you run those for me? Okay, let me change screens. Change windows.
so
Okay, so that's what I'm making. We're gonna make a juvenile. Is that how you spell juvenile? I have to look that up. There's an E in there somewhere, I'm sure.
Juve.
Juvenile.
Yeah.
Juvenile. Juvenile.
So I'm not done with the Shark Boy name thing.
Yeah, sure.
Captain, I want it to be something Tooth, because I think what was Captain One Tooth? It's like a joke. No.
I still like Snags. What's wrong with Snags? Can't we just keep it Snags?
Captain Snags.
Captain Snags. It's
Sure.
catchy. Yeah. And it's short for Snaggle Sharktooth.
I was like, is Snaggletooth an actual thing though?
Yeah. It's when you have like a tooth behind, then when you have like 3 teeth that are in a cluster. I think, right?
I don't know. I thought it was a name.
It's a very mean name. Don't call someone Snaggletooth. They probably wouldn't like that, maybe.
Okay, yeah, it is a thing. It's a fish. A snaggletooth shark. But
it's a real shark.
But it's also like a tooth thing.
Does the snaggletooth shark have a snaggletooth?
Yeah, it's like it has a pretty sick overbite.
Cool. Do you watch Shark Week at all?
No.
Oh, I just had inspiration for more monsters. Have y'all? There's like that can opener shark that has like a circular mouth that just like bores a perfect circular whore into it.
It's called a cookie cutter shark.
Cookie cutter, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it can like bite through ships and shit.
Alignment. Chaotic neutral.
Yeah, but you know how babies are.
Armor class. Okay, let me look at my resources. So, what would we do? I think I put it in here. What did we decide their CR was? We didn't. 2 times juvenile pelican wyvern. So let me figure out what CR they should be.
Well, I said right. He's saying would they be level 2 by the time they get to this thing? Not if they would level up from.
No, not a CR5. It's the centipedes and the pirate bandits. So hold on, I'll tell you. So how many giant centipedes? 3 giant centipedes, CR 1/4. So 3 at 1/4 CR, and then 5 at 1/8 CR.
So
it says the experience. Oh, duh. It says the experience right here. So that's 150 plus 150. So or 125. So 275. 2 different fights, yeah, but it takes 300 XP to get to level 2. So it wouldn't.
Oh, that's mean.
What do they? They would need another
25 each.
25? You think they could handle 6 pirates? We haven't made Darius. They have Darius. let me look at this. I'll look at this. So we have, we'll say 6 players, level 1. We could always make Darius a little higher level if we needed to. Against.
Yeah. So looking back, I think Captain Snaggletooth would be acceptable since it is a shark.
Yeah. If we gave Darius a race and like if we gave him a class, like a level 1 in a class, give him a block so he can fight, that shouldn't be a problem. Even with 5, even if they have a yeah. Okay. So if I change the pirate number to 6, that's 150 plus 150, which is 300 XP, which gets everyone up to level 2. Correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, but now we're talking.
Oh, apparently, according to Brian, because of a difficulty modifier, they only get 110.
5 level 1s versus 3 is 60 XP in the second floor. Oh, that's right, it is. Okay. Well, crap.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, I remember that. I forgot.
It's fine. 5 level 1s versus a level.
So the Pelican, but I need to know. So if you got, but here's the thing too. Here's the question. I think I asked this question. I don't really know if I got an answer. If both pirate ships are going for the loot ship, wouldn't some of the Shark Boy's crew be able to?
Yeah.
help out?
I think I did answer this. At the very least, Shark Boy himself would probably help, since he's like stronger than the rest of his crew. And then maybe like his first mate. But I don't think it's reasonable for most of the crew to go with. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like this is them paying their debt, So it's kind of like, well, what do you mean? You shouldn't have taken the ship if your crew wouldn't be able to like pay the, help out.
Yeah, but if they're dropping on a fucking giant hermit crab, like I imagine most of the crew wouldn't.
Okay. What if the plan is that they have to distract the hermit crab, and so Shark Boy's crew is tied up with keeping the hermit crab distracted and not paying any attention to you guys, and then you guys plus like Shark Boy and the first mate go and do this. That makes sense.
Yeah, that works for me.
So here's the question then. 6.1. What level would Shark Boy be?
I think he would be represented by the Wereshark stat block.
Well, yeah.
Which Brian will probably change.
Pretty strong. It's See, I'm worried though, because the Pelican Wyvern encounter will be highly unbalanced if Shark Boy, how much damage could he do with this trident? Oh, that's not too much. How many does he get? 2 attacks. So we're talking potentially like 12 damage potentially around.
Yeah. Hey Brian.
Blood frenzy.
What's the CR of the Pelican Wyvern, like the adult one?
5. I remember that.
Oh, okay. So, I thought you were saying the babies were 5. I'm like, okay. So, I mean, you can make it like a pair of wyverns, male and female.
But I still think the big ones would kill the party. Yeah.
Okay. Then
depending on
have a few babies.
Man, Shark Boy has way too many. Maybe not way too. Yeah, I feel like Shark Boy, War Shark might need a little balancing.
Probably.
Okay. I feel like this is kind of hanging us up. Maybe we shouldn't do this right now.
Oh,
We should work on the monster.
Andrew's in chat.
Working machine was. What was the question we were going to ask him?
Go to the title.
Go to the title?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Title page. Is this the version of the image that is the correct one? We'll work out these stat blocks. Yeah, I feel like we need to really get more into the details of this, but we can still be writing the story now. It looks blurry from here, but that's probably because stream. Yeah. I feel like also with GM Binder, when you change it to a PDF, the picture quality gets better when you actually make it into a PDF. So, like Donnie said, he'll make the PDF on Friday after the stream, and then you can look at judge. Okay. So never mind. It's in there at least, so we know it's coming. So Journey to Elamore's Tooth. So that's the next section, but we can keep fleshing this stuff out. So the warning shot. Darius will fire his forward-facing deck cannon across the bow of the fleeing vessel. The vessel slows to a stop. So that this is like a signal of wanting to parlay. Signaling parlay. Signaling. Vessel slows to a stop. Darius directs the crew to lower all but mainsail. Slowly.
oh, hey Phil.
Phil, howdy. Doctor. Lower all but mainsail. Slowly approach side of the ship. Once secured, Darius hops over to the other ship and demands. Don't worry, guys. This is just like outline mode. We'll fancy up all the words, do the word magic. Darius hops over the other ships and demands to speak to Captain Sharkboy. Heated discussion. We can even do a little dialogue here for fun.
Oh no.
What?
They apparently Phil had some antivirus safety issues.
Like computer antivirus, right? Or COVID antivirus.
I'm assuming computer.
Right. So, yeah, that's what I figured. Darius is upset and wishes to confront Captain Sharkboy about their final outstanding payment for Carlisle's latest masterpiece, the Spindle Strike. I keep calling the ship Spindlebush, but it's definitely the Spindle Strike. The captain has been purchasing What did we call this pirate? The Cutthroats. Cutthroat Captain.
Yeah, led by Captain Snaggletooth.
Captain what?
Snaggletooth.
Captain Snags.
Captain Snags.
We'll wait till we get like a third person's go ahead to call him Captain Snags. But I think it's a good idea. Where's Beth?
Her internet's still down.
Oh, that's right. The Cutthroat Captain has been buying weaponry instead of making his final payment in order to protect the ship and his crew in these dangerous waters.
Yeah, so my
Man, I love pork tenderloin. Do you do
not
what kind of seasoning? I'm gonna tell you, I probably have 6 to 8 different ways to cook pork tenderloin, and I love them all. Like teriyaki pork tenderloin is pretty good. You can do like a garlic butter. You can do like a herb. There's lots of good ones. Phil would appreciate this one. I did one once. You do a rub of ground coffee or instant coffee, but I think ground coffee, cocoa powder, a little bit of chili powder, and you rub the pork tenderloin with that, and you sear it and put it in the oven. That's good. Check the ship and his crew in these dangerous waters. However, Captain Sharkboy doesn't want to anger Carlisle or his associates. I'm always going to have to hint at that. Just in case you forget, Carlisle is kind of under the protection of Wavern, the pirate queen.
So scrolling through
Yeah.
Instagram, I get both Magic the Gathering and D&D jokes.
Yeah.
And so there's this one, it's like how full casters and paladins see spell slots. On the full caster side, it's like everything from absorb elements to windwalk. On the paladin side, it's just smite.
Smite. Yeah.
No, just a single smite.
A single smite.
Yeah.
Yep. However, Captain Sharkboy doesn't want to anger Carlisle or his associates and will offer two deck cannons. 2 deck cannons to Darius as partial payment. I guess I should put that under a section called partial payment.
Yeah, so I was thinking. So, you know those mountains in Atrexia?
Mountains in Atrexia.
Yeah, like
Yes.
the Dwarven homeland. Right, so there's floating islands, yes?
Yep.
So, what if those islands spanned from like the central mountains to the eastern mountains? Like just kind of like an arc over that area.
So not over the flat plains to the west. Here, let me bring it up so stream can see. Howdy, Eldalis. We're
Hey
doing
there.
good. We're doing good. We kind of had a slow start. We got hung up on some numbers, but I think we're going to start flowing here again soon. Let me show my screen. Oh, I can't do this. Beep, beep, beep. Change windows. Discord. Go. Yes. Go. So we were talking about having floating mountains over Atrexia.
Yeah.
But you're saying where? You're saying over here in like that arc?
No, so where the pink X is but
Oh.
arcing from the left side to the right side.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it also make a lot of sense and be pretty cool if the floating islands are actually mountains from here? Like this was all one continuous range
Yeah.
that magically lifted from the ground.
Yeah,
So you've got these floating. Yeah, so they're all just kind of around here following the shape of the continent.
yeah, and that's what I was thinking, like, it's basically a continuation of, it's like, so the left and right sides are a single mountain range.
Yep.
It just, part of it has these, like, magic crystals.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
And I think I know why they're floating.
Why are they floating?
As the heart of the sky.
Right. Yeah, totally. I mean, that's perfect. And what we need to do with the ground underneath is make it this like very jagged, difficult terrain, like stone, like just parts of like stone mountains that have just been ripped and like jutting out in weird angles and weird sinkholes and crap like that. And of course, plenty of nice natural magical beasts and stuff that have taken up home there.
Oh yeah, dude.
But of course.
So yeah, I thought that would be a cool way to do that if we were to win / if we were to go to that area.
Yeah. Agreed. Man, I'm digging this song. So, heated discussion. So we'll go Darius.
So
Okay, what is a good where is that filthy slimy shark bastard with the messed up teeth? No, he's not gonna say that.
well, whatever we name him, we could use Snaggletooth as the insult.
Yeah.
So, you know, where's what did you say? Filthy slimy?
Filthy slimy shark bastard with messed up teeth is what I said.
I would change shark for Snaggletooth. And in the form of just like a descriptor rather than
Snaggletooth bastard.
I know it's a dumb idea, but what if like some being took one of the smaller floating mountains and made it into a mobile fortress?
Totally. Yep.
See, I don't know about
that.
how mobile they are, but wait, actually,
There's our there's our technology center. There's like the industrialized kind of so maybe not a being, but like a race of people that are highly industrialized, and so they figured out a way to either through not through magic, more through like mechanical means, they figured out a way to move the mountains.
yeah. So hear me out.
Oh, but it can't. But
But it can. Hear me out. So the dwarves themselves are pretty like technological, right? What if you just put some big old fans on the back of the mountain? There you go.
Yeah, but here's the question, and here's like, if it's not the one with the crystal, and it goes outside the range of the crystal.
Oh no, I thought there's like a bunch of these crystals.
So it
Like,
has its own crystal? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
and
fine.
that's how there would be multiple islands, but one of them just has a big old crystal. Like the central one and largest island has like the largest crystal. That makes sense?
Yeah, I'm down for that. So yeah, then they could. Yeah, so I probably would move super slow and probably like stays in the region.
Yeah.
But could leave if it wanted to. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of funny, like through all their technology, they still don't know what would happen if one of the mountains went over the ocean. They're worried that if it goes over water, the mountain will just like crash into the water as an island.
That would be interesting. But I mean, we could have the stipulation where they have to be within, like, the smaller crystals only work if they're within range of the largest one.
Sure. But would they know that?
Perhaps. Maybe they tried and failed one time.
So they lost an island?
That, perhaps.
I actually really like that idea too. So like off the north coast, like off the north part, we could put like a half island, but really what it looks like one of the floating mountains, but laying on its side, and only one of like the one part of it's really sticking out of the water. Most of it's underwater, but there is like wreckage and like the fans that they used, like the propeller blades and stuff. There's like wreckage of that.
Yeah,
Probably some, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
See, and this is, I think the biggest problem we're facing is, like, we're spoiled for choice.
We can do anything.
Yeah, well, it's like, we have the whole Mad Max area, like, kind of idea with vehicles and anarchy and stuff. We have the cursed swamp thing. We have the underbelly of fucking the Dwarven capital. And then now we have the floating islands.
Mm-hmm.
Elif said, you can make the loss of the island and attempt to move to invade some place that went wrong.
I like that idea, but I'd want to follow it up with like the culture, making it a feature of the culture that they're super like humble now, because they took it as like as punishment for being greedy.
A divine.
So as a civilization, divine. Maybe they don't. Maybe not. They don't know, but some sign. So that it doesn't matter what the source is. They heard the message loud and clear, and now they're not greedy. They don't raid. They try to help. I don't know. Yeah, I think that'd be fun that they actually like try to help, and kind of like you say, a fortress, but like for good, not some evil fortress.
Yeah, like maybe the fortress that's like actually in the sky still, is like a science lab or something.
Science lab, research institute. Yeah, let's get real like. And probably a temple. Maybe they will have some kind of religious component.
Yeah, well, somewhere up there's going to be a temple.
Somewhere up there.
But yeah, honestly, we're just spoiled for choice now. So many good ideas. Well, I mean, we have a really good setting idea. We don't know what adventure we'd put up there.
Right, we haven't thought about adventure at all.
No, that's why I like the either the underbelly, like the city, or the swamp, because I have adventure ideas for there.
Which one? The underwater swamp one?
I'm not underwater, but the bayou swamp area.
Oh, right.
Where the Feywild thing would be.
I thought you said the Feywild was on a floating island.
No, Beth said that. I thought it was, according to your entry into the original contest, it's just an enchanted forest.
Mm-hmm. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, and I figured we could put that into the swamp area. That way it's not just like this super small area we can't really reuse. We could say in the swamp area, like a tear in the dimensions or whatever, the planes occurred, and that's when the Feywild bleeds through. That way it's not a permanent effect, per se.
Sure. Yeah.
And
if that can add a time element for the adventure that they have to get out by a certain time because the portal or whatever, the effect could disappear, trapping them in there until it opens up again.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like it brought some things to life, like some plants and stuff. or some fey creatures came through.
Right. Yeah.
And then like they curse the party or the region or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Edela said
Captain.
you could make a way to get into the Feywild on a floating island, like it's got entrances every. And then,
Maybe. I think I like the idea that really this setting could pop up anywhere, because obviously we're going to make an adventure that's going to have a level requirement. So depending on where a group might be in the world, or on, you can have them go into this adventure setting and this adventure progression when they hit the level that they should be in from anywhere.
yeah, and I think what would be a really good focus of that one would be more puzzle aspects, where you have to try to figure out how to do these things while being so small.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So like
there's gonna be a lot. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be puzzles and challenges, more skill challenges and stuff in that one.
Like even something as simple as like opening a door is now a lot harder.
Mm-hmm. Which I think. Okay. Idea. Because we were talking about skill challenges, I'm 100%. I love writing skill challenges, non-combat challenges that you just make up some simple mechanics, some simple role mechanics for, and it's usually a lot of fun for groups. We talked about this hermit crab being on this island. Yeah, we're calling Alamora's Tooth. Actually, I like the shape of this one better. They're a little different. Sorry. They're a little different. No, actually,
you're looking at a different island.
Those are different islands. I want it to be this one.
Yeah.
That one looks more like a tooth. I think right here in the root part of the tooth, we're gonna put like rocks, jagged rocks we're gonna require a group effort and skill checks with the ship to navigate without damaging their ship. I've done something like that before, so that'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how you thought of that, but okay. Too far. Captain Snags, look, man, I respect Carlisle. I'm not trying to do you and your family wrong.
I'm trying to do you right.
But you guys don't outfit. You guys don't do cannons. And out here on these seas, you need cannons, man.
What if it was like, with your prices, you're the real pirates here?
Getting a little feisty.
Yeah. Yeah, part of me is trying to focus on what you're doing, but part of me is like also staring at the map of Cerulean.
Uh-huh.
But what if?
But what if? Then we are dead meat if we can't defend ourselves.
No, not dead meat. We're fish chum.
Cool. We are chum. Just chum.
Yeah.
Chum is fish. We are chum if we can't defend ourselves. Nice.
Yeah.
Fish puns.
You know what I want to do one day? No idea where, but I want to fulfill Brian's dream. Hashtag bitches love liches.
Bitches love liches.
And put in like one.
That could be a side project. That could be like, we could do something unique and do a more like just like a Tusk Love, like do some kind of literature in our world. That could be bitches love witches.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a guidebook for how bitches get bitches. How
Maybe
bitches
maybe
get
I think that's more of a fan fiction.
bitches. Yeah, that would be a good fan fiction. Your father, he's great at his job. This ship looks great, and everyone who sees it, you get my drift. Ha! Another sailing pun. You get my drift.
Ah, ah. Those are last yawns.
I had to get some.
I had no other choice.
I had to get some cannons. Perhaps you would consider taking two as a show of good faith and payment towards our debt. I'm actually making Captain Snags pretty respectable.
Yeah, like he
I
doesn't.
know, he doesn't have to be like a jerk.
Yeah, no, I like this. I like to think he's like Count Dracula of the sea.
But if he goes into a blood frenzy rage or whatever, then he's a dick.
Yeah. Then he becomes total bro. But, sup, bro? You got that blood? Looking pretty tasty right about now.
Yeah, that's probably his like favorite catch line when he's in a frenzy. You looking good.
I would eat you right up.
Well, hey, that's starting to look more like stuff.
Looking solid.
So let's do it here.
But hey,
We still have
I just
lots
want
of
to
code
point
right
out,
here.
Atlas's dumb idea was actually a smart dumb idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I agree. It's a cool feature. I think that would be a nice touch. So yeah, we still got to fill out more about the ships and the.
Yeah.
There's a lot of descriptions right here that need to get done. I don't know if maybe I'll take a snap of it and put it in Discord so we can remember.
Yeah, totally. So what do you think of the names I came up with, or the two adventures I thought of?
I like it. Yeah, no, I like it.
I thought the liquid gold was really clever. You know, humble brag. You know,
Are they humble?
no, but by saying it's a humble brag, you can pretend to be humble.
You feel better about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Crabulous proposal. Captain Snags and his crew have heard from reliable sources.
In your guys' opinion, what are main types of were creatures? I mean, it's like you have your classic werewolf. Um, berserkers are also pretty common.
Berserkers?
Yeah, werebears.
Oh.
They're called berserkers in like Norse mythology or something. Were sharks, obviously.
Obby. I don't know. I mean, I think it's so broad that you just like it's hard to picture other there's not a lot of other popular ones, and then like what could be where? Well, anything could be.
Yeah, well, I mean, were rats and were boars
Where
are
rats, yeah.
in the
It's.
manual.
I'm picturing like what is that down? Something Watership Downs. I love that book with the like rabbits and some of them were very brutal, where rabbits turn into rabbits and live in that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah.
Captain Snags and his crew have heard from reliable sources that the colossal.
I would actually word it differently.
Hmm.
So, what's the name of the treasure ship?
I don't know if it has a name.
Well, whatever its name is, they say they heard from reliable sources where the resting place of the plank is.
This wreckage has been finally spotted, or has been spotted
Yeah.
on a Lamora's tooth.
Yeah, like despite going down, like off the coast or whatever, it has surfaced literally on the island of Elapar's tooth. You know what I mean?
No.
It's basically a joke of, not really a joke. It sunk, but despite sinking, it is now above land because it's on the back of a giant crab.
Yeah. We don't have a name for this island.
No.
That's this island.
It looks like it, yes. Oh, big follows.
Oh, big follows. Wait a minute. How do I? Forgot. Channel actions. No. You just right click? No. How do you do it again? You got it.
I literally just click their name and then I click the ban button.
Oh, that's right. Big follows.
I like
Okay.
to call them Big Famous.
An island off the western coast of Name.
You want to like it's very close to the Elven continent.
That's Caldoran.
Yeah, it's like in between Kenza and Calderon. So maybe it's like,
Well, it says Ipa Islands.
yeah. Well, what I'm saying is like maybe it has an Elvish name rather than the Dwarven.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
This one right here is the big Ipa, and this is the little Ipa. And then all the other islands will have like other names. Like
Yeah.
Little Ipa.
I dig it.
Like Dippa, but from Boston. Little Dippa.
So
We still need. There's Darius.
yeah, we're waiting on that to get shared with us. Hey Puma.
Puma. Just the man we were looking for. How can I see the stat block of the Pelican Wyvern? It's just a wyvern. It's not a wyvern. It's just a wyvern.
It's a wyvern. Because it, like, you question why it exists, so it's a wyvern, not a wyvern.
Yeah. I still don't know what level we want to make Shark Boy, but I think he should be 5. That would make technically if Shark Boy was level 5 and they were all level 1, and his first mate, let's say Shark Boy's first mate is level 2, 3, 2. We still haven't figured out what level Darius actually is. What level should Darius be?
Probably like 2 or 3. Because, like, he is a seasoned sailor.
Mm-hmm. Let's say 3. If you do not still deadly. 2 Pelican Wyverns are deadly. But Okay. That's fine. Even with that group, 5 level 1 players, 1 level 5, and 2 level 3, being the first mate and Darius, you still have. Let's see. Let's go down to CR2. We do something CR2. How many of those would make it good? 3. 3 juvenile wyverns at CR2 would make a hard encounter. Let's do that.
Kuma just put it in the monsters Discord.
Pelican wyverns. 3 times pelican wyverns, juvenile pelican wyvern, CR2.
So the
Cool.
Pelican Wyvern is a CR5, 15 AC, multi-attack, 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 cause, meaning it does about 20-ish damage a turn.
Yeah, I think a pelican wyvern would really has a high potential of killing one of the party members. The only reason why they'd even be close to fighting it is because the offset Shark Boy and Darius and First Mate. So I definitely think we should go with 3 times with the younger. Yeah. But I want to keep this.
Yeah, I agree. Have the multiple weaker creatures.
Turtle Guild. Sorry, I'm just saving this image of the stat block. Okay. It's really a CR4 creature with flying and the swallow ability, which is hard to deal with. So no, I agree. But even with its HP and the fact that I would say if the party was level 2 for sure, then it would be fine. But we did the math, and there's a chance they wouldn't be level 2 by this point. So like against a level like it could insta kill a level 1 creature, which I think is something. These guys will be difficult though. They'll be hard enough.
You're telling me we don't exclusively want TPKs?
No, I don't think so. And if that's what a DM wants, then he can make them strong.
Yeah.
Which I get. If you've got a more experienced group, you probably will want to buff them up a little bit because an experienced group, even at level 1, can tackle things harder than like the average.
Oh yeah, that's because experienced group just be a group of paladins, so forth.
All right, we can work on this now. I think so. Challenge and XP.
So, look at this, Puma. We're doing your job for you. We're making a juvenile Pelican Wyvern.
So CR2, we're looking at armor class of around 13. Was the Wyverns particularly high for it? No, 15. So they do kind of have lower armor class, higher hit points.
Yeah.
Let's do 13 though. 13's good. AC 13. Hit points 86 to 100. I think the Wyvern's right in the range. The Wyvern's a little low actually for a CR5 comparatively. Should I make these guys hit points a little lower maybe?
Probably maybe buff their AC up by 1 because they're smaller.
Well, I think they're going to be more damaged. Like these are going to be more one of those like the challenge is not getting hit by them, but they're not too difficult to take care of.
Okay.
So let's say like just low in the range. We'll go like 80, 80, 79.
So Puma said that's what I said. It's a CR4. It requires 5 to flying.
Right. So 81 hit points. They're not going to be as good flyers just because they're younger. So let's say, oh, but you 10 feet. Fly. We'll put them at like 35 feet. Swim. They're probably pretty good swimmers at a young age. We'll keep them swimming. Maybe they're actually better swimmers at younger. Let's make them better swimmers at young age. That sounds fun. So, all right, so you have the adult strength at 16. So let's do the young one's strength at like 13. They're still large. These guys are still large compared to humans. What?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you put the pelican wyvern as large? I was imagining big. So these could be medium. That's fine.
Yeah, so they want
As big as people. As big
yeah,
as
they
people.
wouldn't be able to swallow people.
No. Yeah, they won't have the swallow. But maybe as a defense mechanism at a young age, they can squirt the acid out.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Acid. We'll call it regurgitation. It's because kind of like does like a projectile vomit. Ooh.
Yep.
Projectile. Yeah, projectile acid. Acid stream. Acid squirt. Can you use squirt? That doesn't seem like you should use squirt. So strength. Nice. Dex, they're definitely not as dexterous.
No. I think like having them be just like the most of the difficulty being damaged is a good idea. So like easy to hit, hard to survive.
Instead of mine is 8. These are younger, so I'd say this int's like around 6. Wisdom, not very wise. They're young. They're juvenile. So say 8. Charisma, they're probably pretty cute.
Yeah, of course. Like at least 15, of course.
The pelican, the one is 10, but they're bigger and much. Okay.
Harley has a charisma of 20.
14. Just make it interesting. Okay, so with a con modifier of nothing. 80 plus 0. Skills. Oh, saving throws. Do you, Puma? This is a good question for you. Are you still here? I can't watch the screen size.
I'm watching chat. I'll let you know. So what's your question though?
Saving throws. Like if they're high enough to have a proficiency, then they should get a saving throw that's higher than just their base. So I'm gonna do these. These probably are proficient in Dex. So Dex.
Yeah.
Actually. Wait, actually, those lists say what the proficiency bonus should be. Proficiency bonus should be 2. At level. So it's actually skills, perception. You say +5. Then you say +4. Oh wait. Perception is wisdom, right?
Yes. Very few low CR creatures are proficient in saving throws.
Even at 5 though?
We were talking about the wyvern, the baby ones.
No, I know, but the CR5 one doesn't have a proficient saving.
Honestly, I think that's pretty common though for them not to have it.
Okay.
Because if you actually look at the monster manual and stuff, there's a bunch of creatures that don't have them.
But is that how you figured out the perception bonus? Is because the proficiency for CR5 is +3, and you're +2. Yeah. So be +2 plus wisdom, so +1 perception. No damage, vulnerabilities.
So, Colin.
Yeah.
That cricket we were talking about the other day. We need to give it a name. I mean, if we want to cop out Kenza cricket, but I think it needs
Lotus
something.
hopper.
Yeah, honestly, that's not bad. I like Lotus hopper, honestly. Or at least that could be like a colloquial name for it. You know?
What?
Like Lotus hopper could be
Lotus
like
hopper.
A colloquial name.
And then maybe the street name is like Spice Bug or Spice Cricket.
I like Spice Bug.
Spice Bug.
Yeah.
Write it down somewhere.
Sure.
Charlie.
Lotus hopper. Or Spice Bug, sorry. Yeah. I can't remember how that idea started. I remember something about smoking crickets and then going from there, but like I don't remember how it got to that in the first place. What I do remember is that we were enamored with the idea. And thus, Lotus Soil was created. And from that, an adventure idea was created. Liquid Gold.
Liquid Gold!
I know I've been saying this, but like I'm proud of myself for that one.
Liquid Gold! Isn't that mac and cheese commercial?
I have no idea.
It's liquid gold.
Liquid Gold.
Okay, so what's the damage? Man, did I delete that? Damage. Average damage.
So Colin, it's been an hour. Would you like to keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 10. I'm gonna try to go an hour and a half every day, just makes sense.
Okay.
Every time. Yeah. Okay. Average damage per should be around 17. And
So
you said
Go ahead.
I thought he said that the damage is did you do the damage per round like a CR4 or probably? I guess he's saying everything is a CR4. Damage is a CR. So 30. I'm looking at maybe 12.
So I have a question for Chad. What kind of adventure interests you guys? Fighting, mystery, political, puzzles. I'm curious about the general, like, what people want, you know?
Fight.
Because we got some really cool ideas lined up. We have a mystery, we have a puzzle one. I think in Karamark would be more combat oriented. What do you think, Colin?
I'm focused. I didn't hear what you said.
Great. So in Karamark, the orc homeland, I think that would be more combat focused.
Okay.
Like the adventure there. And as we talked
the
about,
Fey one would be more puzzle focused.
Yeah, and then Noir one would be more mystery and political. At least that's how I view it. There's also a desire for an underwater adventure. Oh, Patty's calling me. Sorry about that. My fiance called. So, going back to what I was saying, there's been a desire for an underwater area, though that was probably a later on thing since we were already in the ocean. Boom says it does the damage of a CR4 creature.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Here's a fun idea. The damage of the bite is actually going to be comparable to the big wyvern because I like the idea that like puppies, their teeth are like actually more painful than big dogs sometimes.
Yeah.
But still, it needs to. I think 8. I think 8 is good, but it will be less. It's got to be less. It's got to be less. Let's do 6.
I think if we're in Mount Lantwin, the Dragonborn area, it'd be more of like a classic dungeon crawl.
There's some damage.
Because, like, I imagine they would go from the mines of Lantwin to go do something,
Acid spit. Recharge 5, 6. Does that sound good for the acid spit?
Yeah.
Juvenile. Expels the acid in its gullet. Isn't that the name of the?
What now?
The gullet is the part of this the pelican.
Yeah, I believe it's the call it. So, I think Affleck's, like the human continent, like human homeland, would be a pretty political area. Also, a
Sure.
lot of, like trade and stuff into their Merchant Republic.
You have to figure out what kind of elven empire is going to be on that one continent, or is it going to be multiples, or...
Oh, Calderon?
Mm-hmm.
Brian wanted it to be a majocracy.
Majocracy. Cool.
Yeah.
The juvenile pelican expels the acid in its gullet in a straight line. Creatures... I gotta figure out how to word this. Because there's similar attacks. What monster does anyone know that has like a line attack?
A line.
Does anyone know? Yeah, like creatures within 30 feet in a straight line. Do you say that?
But I do know like dragons and dragonborn get their breath attack.
Yeah, their breath is a cone though. There's some things have line attacks.
I think the lightning attack is line.
So is that a silver dragon? No. Silver dragon?
Blue Brian said blue dragons do line damage. And then the dragons.
90-foot line. Okay, here we go. Expels the acid in its gullet in a, let's say, 30-foot line.
Yeah, that seems reasonable for
wide. Each creature in that line must make a DC. What's the DC? Shouldn't be too like difficult. Maybe 14 dex save. DC 14.
Usually with poison attacks, don't they have to make a con save?
But this isn't a poison. This is acid.
Okay, yeah, you're right. He's right.
Save DC 13. We're gonna make it a little hard. DC 14. Dex.
Yeah, too bad Beth's internet. You know, like.
All right, so that's 8 damage. This has a recharge, so it can do a little bit more than the rest of the damage, which is 4. So let's say 2d6 acid damage. 6. I think 2d6 acid damage. It's a lot. Average is 6. Could be lower, could be higher.
I think that's fine, considering how many party members there will be, including Captain Snags.
2d. I'm gonna actually put 2d4 for now.
Okay.
That's damage. A failed save. Half as much.
So Patty's actually making the cover for Brian's shipbook.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She's actually on the color phase. Or the initial color. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I actually don't know.
So I like that. Because, Brian, because in the older version, the acid is used to digest, so it's just a difference in tactic. The young ones are able to expel it as a defense mechanism, but when they get older and bigger, they actually prefer to use it to digest their food. You know, there are certain creatures that have abilities when they're young that they don't use or don't have when they're older.
My leopard gecko, when he was younger, he would, when he gets excited, he would shake his tail. He doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah, it doesn't have claws. This one doesn't have claws. So it's just it's a feature of the young that they can use to defend themselves because they don't have the physical prowess to do it otherwise.
Yeah. Fun fact: leopard geckos have claws and not sticky pads.
Didn't you've told us that before?
Your point.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Well, now we can go back to story. Now we've got that. Are you okay with that, Brian? Does that explanation assuage your concerns? Is he talking?
No.
I thought I heard.
No. Just send me a
Send
pic
me
of
a
the blog.
Which block? The
The
big one or the small one?
the juvenile. He already has the large one.
But remember what Puma said. He designed his most features are at CR4. So I did some features. I tried to do similar features at CR1, even though it's a CR2 feature. Monsters. It's in there, yo.
Yo yo yo.
Yo yo yo. To run the numbers. You go get those numbers. You run them hard.
Yeah. If you can run them till their feet get sore.
There is one problem.
What?
No, this is actually there's one problem. The shipwreck, the wreckage, has managed to end up on the back, on the shell. Colossal hermit crab.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those good. I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is it's not underwater. The bad news is
Mm-hmm.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not technically on land either.
Shell of a colossal hermit crab that inhabits large coastal caves of along the western shores of Alamores.
Would it be in the caves?
Yeah, we talked about it. That's why it's on this island. That's why it stays here, and it walks around. It has several different caves that it kind of patrols between. Yeah,
I thought I just walked.
because they are big enough. He does walk along the beach, but he'll take his rests in large caves.
Makes sense. That's like I am the cave. I'm cave.
I am the chosen one. Has anyone here? Y'all might be too young for that. Has anyone here seen the Mortal Kombat movie?
No. I've considered watching it, but I was like, usually movies based on games are not worth watching.
It's not good, but I enjoyed it. The soundtrack is kind of cool. If you're into electronic, I'd say that was more like industrial. It had like KMFDM, it had Gravity Kills, and some interesting stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Real quick, as we are now reaching the end of the stream, I want to think about the next chapter. So we've got Journey to Alamores we'll have the skill section, the skill challenge section, which we'll call navigating the jaw. We'll call it the jaw. No, that doesn't make sense. Maw.
There you go.
The maw.
You have like climbing the Titan or whatever.
I'll do a chapter that's like hashing a plan. Hey,
Okay.
there's a little drug reference. Hashing a plan. And then so yeah.
Cool.
Let's go. I don't know how
We're
long
not
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be.
streaming much longer.
Yeah, I think this is a short day today. But
Yeah.
Friday is Andrew streaming Friday? Yeah, he said he would go after me, right?
Yeah, actually, if Beth's internet does start working again, she'll be streaming maps with me later on today.
Oh, that's right. It's Mappy Hour.
Yeah, but that's assuming she can stream. So.
All right, hashing a plan. I wish we knew the name of the ship. The name.
Why don't we come up with a name real quick?
Because there might already be a name, we just don't know it. It could be in World Anvil. I think there might, because she was wanting to start thinking about it.
Yeah, I guess. As a backup, I would like to propose the name. The Golden Sheep. Yeah.
I think it would make sense to like give it a dwarf name, whoever was like the owner. You know, whose gold is it? It's the Empire's gold, so maybe it's a king. Maybe it's like King something's, like, or like the King's Pocket in Dwarvish or something. Maybe it's some Dwarvish just name that represents like the King's Pocket or the King's Bank.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to have a crap ton of coins. A lot. The nesting. The nestlings.
The Nestlings.
Nestlings.
Oh yeah, the wyvern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess once you get past them, then that's when you get the special cannon.
Mm-hmm. So looting the wreckage. Are we? We'll have to figure out like how much is this going to actually be the full final payment, or
Well,
is it just going to be partial? Probably the full payment. Yeah.
well, we assume that they paid some already,
Right. They paid probably most of it.
and so like they're offering a couple cannons, and then
Yeah.
they're offering this like special cannon.
No, I thought so. I had thought that maybe the special cannon is I mean what they're taking for themselves.
I don't know. Okay.
But yeah, I think that Darius will be able to collect enough coin to be the last part of the payment. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
So debt fulfilled. Oh no. Debt fulfilled. And then alliance question mark? Alliance? How are we gonna do that? We'll have to think about that off stream of like,
Yeah.
how are we going to, if they don't choose to ally with Shark Boy after this encounter, if they're just like, cool, no, we're done, we want to see what else is out there. We have to write quite a bit of stuff. Victoria's Menu.
Victoria's Mango, hi there. I was bored and surfing D&D streams. And you guys, I stream my own homebrew sometimes as well. I use Homebrew natural crit. nice to see other people are homebrewing as part of the stream.
Yeah, man, welcome.
Yeah.
You actually
So,
came right at the end of the stream, though.
yeah, it seems to be a common problem.
Yeah, we always get new, nice people right at the end of our stream.
But we do have a Discord if you want to chat there. So even though the stream's coming to an end, we might be streaming later today. Oh, Notorious Mango has followed us.
Hey. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, real quick, so you know a little bit about us. That's me. Howdy. We are a collaboration guild. We actually are a group of people, of content creators for D&D 5e. And you can see as I kind of go up this PDF, we have artists, we have map makers, we have content creators, and then we have writers. And so we're currently working on our next homebrew product, which is this Kenza Sea. We tend to do like a setting plus adventure style product. Yeah, that's what we do. So yeah, we've got our first chapter down. This is a entry level. It's going to be 4 to 6 players starting at level 1. So we're starting them off as babies. And it's pirates. It's going to be a pirate setting adventures. This is the newly acclaimed, self-acclaimed pirate queen, kind of the BBEG, the B-bag of this thing. This thing that we do.
Yes, that's
Captain, daughter of Ambacca, which is a god that we've created for this. We've created a lot of gods. Beth's done a good job creating pantheon for this.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's just so pretty. I just like going up and down.
Yeah, Mango, you should like give us a link to your Twitch channel, and we'll give you give you a follow as well.
It's 100% allowed in our Discord. I know, man.
Oh, dude,
Trust
yeah,
me.
it's the worst.
Feedback is ridiculous. It is impossible. I've got modules up on Drivethru RPG for families, like children. I've gotten 2 comments, I think, from people other than my wife. There's just not much feedback in this world. It's really frustrating, but what can you do?
But yeah, so it is allowed, and somewhere there is a link to the Topoturtle Discord, and they're wonderful. Like that's a wonderful place to get feedback on ideas and stuff. But yeah, if you want feedback on anything, feel free to post it in our self-promo channel. And you should check out our stuff. Gift of the Web.
Give us feedback. Yeah, now that someone who understands the frustration, please check out our module that's up right now, Gift of the Web. It's free. We'd love feedback. It was our first project. Again, it's a community collaboration. So, I mean, there's different styles of art. There's different contributions from people. But, our kind of theory is just get it out there, and if people like it, they'll use it.
Yeah, it's on topoturtle.com, and it's also on Drivethru RPG. And so, yeah, but straight up, like the most feedback we've gotten is someone being like, "Oh, we're a little handholdy."
I wanna hold your hand.
On Drivethru RPG, we got a 3-star rating from one person.
No comments.
Yeah, the only comment was from one of our people. He was like, "Can't wait to see what you do next."
All right.
So
With
we're
that,
at the stream, but
hey, look how much work we have to do on Friday, Don.
oh yeah, we might not meet the deadline.
We're not gonna meet the deadline. It's not gonna happen.
But feel free to chat with us on Discord, and we'll give you feedback. We'll hope you'll check out our stuff. I created 2 classes, over 22 archetypes. Jeez, dude. We made an adventure. That's about it. I mean,
No.
our
Shit
individual
mechanics.
members. Well, those aren't done yet. Our
No, but
individual
they-
members have made all kinds of stuff. A lot of maps. Colin has his own homebrew, and so.
Did I tell you I finished trimming up the extra parts on that? It is now 216 pages.
Oh my god, dude. I don't. Dude, you're gonna get our math nerd too excited. There he is right there. Pulling up Excel. And it's just like, what can I input?
That's cool. You're making money on that one, huh? Maybe. DM's Guild lets you sell for money.
And
The only thing I don't like about DM's Guild is it has to be in the official settings. You have to do it in the official 5e settings. Let's pay what you want.
anyways, thank you for coming by.
Yeah, make sure to check us out next time we're on.
Yeah, excited to see you in the Discord and hopefully in future streams.
Well, time for me to go.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.